Plaintiff Leanne Williams says the defendant is her niece, and she's concerned about her well-being because the defendant's boyfriend physically and verbally abuses her. Leanne says her niece's self-esteem has been destroyed by her abusive relationship, and she's suing her today for breach of contract. Defendant Jessica Williams admits that her boyfriend has called her names in the past, but insists he's not physically abusive. Jessica claims she and her boyfriend have been working on their problems for the sake of their son, and she doesn't believe she owes Leanne anything.
Tell me what happened.
Your Honor, this is my oldest niece, and I'm kind of glad right now that she's by herself and not with her boyfriend, because he's very abusive physically and mentally. He has
How do you know?
Because she has come to us crying, screaming, and yelling about things he has said to her, done to her. She has come to her mother's house while I was there with bruises on her arm. And when we asked her about it, she just said they were wrestling. But they were really big bruises. And I don't think you can get bruises like that just from wrestling.
Any other instance?
He has called her names.
Any other instance of physical abuse?
No, that's all I have.
All right. And the name calling, which I guess you would suggest is verbal abuse. Can you give me some instances of that?
He has called her out her name.
Give me
He has called her
particular
stupid.
time.
He has called her stupid many a time.
In front of you?
In front of me, yes.
Many times in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. What would she do?
Nothing. Just like she always does. She'll just stand there and just take it. And it's like she's not herself. She's not herself. She used to be a strong person, and she's not herself. She is totally out of character. She puts herself down, says she's not strong enough. She even said she don't think.
Down how?
I mean, she cries and screams and I don't think I can get anybody else. You always pick on me. You think I'm weak.
To you?
Yeah, you think I'm weak.
What did you say
think I'm
back?
stupid. And I said, I don't think you're weak. I just want you to be strong. I don't want you to be with the person that abuses you and doesn't think highly of you.
Okay, let me hear from you on this issue before we get to the breach of contract.
First of all, Your Honor, everything she's saying is not true. My boyfriend and I get bruises because we wrestle a lot. Just be playing around. Like, I'll go.
Flipping?
Body slamming.
Body slamming? What do you do?
I'll put him in a headlock.
Put him in a headlock? All right.
I'll put him in a headlock. I'll jump on his back. We just wrestle. We play airsoft. I get bruises from playing airsoft.
What type of bruises has he got?
He had scratches. He had bite marks.
That's not wrestling, ma'am. That sounds like domestic violence to me. What else you want to tell me, ma'am? I did not lie about you all wrestling for play. Anything else you want to tell me about this name calling or anything else?
He has called me names, but that was in the past.
How long have you been with him?
I've been here for 3 years.
And has he gone for anger management or anything of that sort?
No, he hasn't.
Okay, he just stopped?
Yes, he stopped.
When?
Your Honor, can I say something?
Can I say something,
He stopped last year. Now, 2009, we've been working on a relationship. We have a son together. Our son had open heart surgery. I feel that,
Quiet.
I feel that y'all had brought, our son into our life for a reason. And we've been working on a relationship. We've been taking baby steps. Yes, I have opened my door in the past and let my family in my problems. But now, since this year, 2009, I have closed that door. We have been working on our problems, and I haven't talked to my family about anything. We've been working on it. We've been great as a family.
That's not true.
If there's some abuse going on, you should find the strength to get some help. Because I believe you probably have told her that you don't have the strength. For
her to sit there saying I'm weak, I graduated from high school in 2003. I graduated from Brown Mackey for business management. I'm now attending college next month for medical administrative.
And that's great.
I'm the first in my family to graduate from college.
You're talking about the first of your brothers and sisters?
The first of my cousin.
The first of your whole generation of relatives?
Yes.
I'm in college right now.
Yeah, she's in college right now.
She said first. You sound as if you do have self-esteem and you shouldn't let anybody put you down. And when they try to, you should do exactly what you just did. Talk about how strong you are and how you have demonstrated that strength. most women are not strong enough to leave a man when they're being victimized with verbal and physical abuse. Let's get to the breach of contract, ma'am.
In 2008, November, he put her and the baby out on the street. She didn't have anywhere to go. Once again, this was like the 4th time he put her out. And she came to live with her mother. And she said she needed help with getting a car. We got a car. I had to end up financing it myself because she didn't have enough credit. So I put the car in my name. And she was supposed to help me on payments. She was supposed to make half on the payments and half on the car insurance.
She was working?
Yes, I was under the impression that she was working. She said she was working.
Yeah.
She said that she had a...
Now, I'm confused. You knew so much about what her boyfriend said to her. You knew every time he stuck up his finger in her face or every time they wrestled. But somehow you don't even know whether she was working or not.
Yeah, because she had
Doesn't sound
she was in
logical to
school.
me. Doesn't sound logical.
She
You
was
would
in
know.
school.
If you know that much about her business, you would know whether she had a job. Go ahead, ma'am.
So she had the car for 2 months. She didn't help me with, she ended up dropping the car off on January the 26th of 2009.
Donna.
And she went back with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so she left me with the car. The car sat at her mother's house for 2 more months.
How much does she owe him?
$1,900.
Okay, and that's based on what?
It was $1,650 to have the car financed and $326 for the amount of the first car payment that she didn't pay on it all.
Your Honor, yes, that is true. With we had to get into a huge argument, and I left. Me and my son left. The plaintiff, which my aunt, she decided to purchase me a car. I had a car only for a month. She cut me off her insurance on January the 26th. She told me that she didn't want the car up his house. She told me that if I drive the car up to his house again, she's going to take the car from me. She didn't want me to drop my son up with the car up his house. She told me, no, he don't need to see his son.
All right. Your witness want to speak? State your name.
Tiffany Williams.
What do you want to tell me?
I am the defendant's cousin. I'm her first cousin. We have never, ever put her down in no kind of way. She's come to us with things. The night that he threw her out, I was there with my boyfriend to pick her up in my car. He threw her stuff out. He threw the baby stuff out. And I had to take her to her mama's house.
And she didn't go to the
Give her
police.
some tissue,
She didn't
please.
even go to the police. We just want better for her.
You all right, baby?
So,
All I wanted was that car back. When I got a job, I came to my aunt and I said, I got the money. Let's get the name in the car for me. She said, no, I'm not taking you with me to get the titles in your name. I said, I'm going to get insurance instead. Go ahead and get insurance. I'm glad I didn't get insurance. I'll be paying for insurance for a car I'm not even driving.
You didn't say that.
When I got a job, y'all sit there, y'all close me out. Y'all make me feel like, I left the car there. Like I didn't care anything about the car. You said you driving his car. You don't need that car. I left that car there because I didn't have insurance and I could get my license taken away from me for driving a car with no insurance. That's the reason why that car is sat there. You took that car from me all because you didn't like him. You took everything out of my car and put it in my mom's house, and you took everything out your car and put it in my car, and you sold your car you was driving, and you took my car away from me.
Okay.
That's all I want was my car back.
Okay.
That was a gift to me.
How's that a gift?
It was a gift because when you bought
I
the
don't
car,
have $5,000.
when
I
you
was
bought
trying
the
to
car,
help
you
you
didn't
out.
say, Jessica,
I was trying to help you out, Jessica. You know that. I
Ma'am.
don't have
That's enough, ma'am. You've proven it. They love you, though. All right. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
You gotta go back home. That's my niece. I don't care nothing about her, really.
she lied the whole time.
She lied about
Tell
everything.
the whole truth.
He can keep beating her.
I never lied the whole
And
time.
I'm glad you graduated. I'm glad you graduated.
Every time he tried to hurt you.
I was there on you.
How was I gonna drop the car over your house?
If you care so much about us, thanks for not inviting us.
How was I supposed to drop the car over your house?
But we don't care about you.
And you
I
didn't
had
come
no
to your
car.
own sister's graduation?
I had to
You didn't
work.
come to your own sister's
Her graduation started
graduation.
at 4. I got off of work at 5.
Right.